Yes, but she's cool.
Oh, okay. Where have you been?
Working, thank you, baby.
Well, your room is prepared.
Thank you. Where are the kids?
Oh, Manuel took them to the arcade or something.
Manuel is Lupita's husband.
I didn't know Maxwell had a sister.
Yeah, I didn't know Maxwell had a house.
Oh, he's a very private man.
Yeah, indeed.
So you took up the play area?
Oh, yeah, the kids are getting too old.
Yeah, kids will do that.
Were you ever going to tell me about this?
Probably not. Let's go upstairs, decide our next step.
Sure, why not? Let's not talk about your weird secret life.
Jennifer, can I get you a coffee or anything?
No, I'm good, thank you. You have a picture of your dad?
Yeah, well, I took care of him after.
You never told me that.
I didn't think you want to know, baby girl.
What are you doing?
Well, these are stories are written that have no hyperbole.
You mean you were actually doing your job?
That is not what I mean, because doing my job does not always entail finding the truth, thank you very much. But that may change after tonight.
I'm finding out way too much about you this week.
Now, you always said you want to get closer.
And again, what are you looking for?
Look, if Hendricks didn't have pull, then I probably pissed somebody off long before that. And this is the only stuff I have since all my files got stolen. But, wow. Most importantly, I think I know who the girl in the morgue is.
Who?
Alicia Day, a reporter for Fox, pretty new to the scene.
When were you going to tell me about that?
There she is.
Is this the vice president?
Mm-hmm. I was going to write a story about the two of them having an affair, but I let it go.
Why?
Well, I didn't have enough evidence. And I wasn't being paid to make up a story. But I think there is something there.
Yeah, but why Alicia Day? Can you stick with the story?
I am.
So who have you written about who could frame you for murder?
Almost anyone.
Who have you not written about?
I've left the Senate alone the past couple of months. In fact, everybody's been off my radar except for Mitchell Hendricks because of the asinine behavior of the president.
Well, there you have it. The president and the vice president are out to get you. Hey, good reporting.
The president.
No, wait. I was being sarcastic.
Lupita!
Sí, señor.
What's wrong with you?
Your television set is bigger than my whole apartment.
Focus, Jen. Lupita, what was on the news today?
Q and Bradley are having twins.
What was the big political story?
Right. Justice Johns, he's stepping down because he has cancer.
Has Walker named a replacement?
Yes, the senator that you were asked to write a story about is replacing him.
Man.
Well, ain't that a kick in the ass? Who knew that after years of writing political hatchet pieces, I would eventually piss off the most powerful people in the world enough to come after me?
Are you all right?
I think I'm on to something, Jen.
Max.
Manuel. Oh, good to see you, buddy. My two favorite people. Manuel, my sister Jennifer. Jennifer, Manuel Lupita's husband.
Hi, mucho gusto. Hola.
Hola.
I love this guy. How are the kids? Where are the kids?
I drove by, I saw the car. It looked like some police issue, so I just dropped them off at a friend's. She's a cop, isn't she? Yeah. She's a cop, isn't she?
Yes, I am. Homicide. I don't deal in deportation.
I'm sorry, it's just that we don't get to meet many people that are part of Maxwell's life. She's just as beautiful as the picture.
Oh, you recognize me from a picture.
Yeah. Max keeps one right there.
Oh, you do care.
Don't let it go to your head. Let me speak to you. I've been gone how long?
A few months.
3, right? I get home and the refrigerator's empty. That won't work. You just stock it up for me. Don't let it go empty again. And another, are the cars tuned up?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Oh, gracias, okay?
Peace out.
Muchas gracias.
So now that we know everything's cool, I'm gonna go get the kids.
Okay.
Bye, Jennifer. Nice to meet you.
Mucho gusto.
Okay, pues.
you.
Love you.
Te
Bye.
quiero.
También. Te cuidas.
So you think that the president or Phillips is involved in this?
Yeah, I know how it sounds, but words have power. Why do you think the President of the United States keeps lying about terrorist attacks? Because every time he tells that story, somebody new believes him.
So you think if you clap an F, a fairy won't die?
Well, we can't compare this to Peter Pan, sis. Now, who do we know of who could scare the commissioner?
If you kidnap anyone and put a gun to their head or threaten their family, you could scare them.
True.
I'm just saying.
The only one with a gun to his head is me.
Are you sure nobody knows about this place?
Oh, I'm sure. I was very careful when I bought it.
I hope you're right.
What do you think, sis?
Si no nos chingamos.
Huh?
Commissioner,
It's all right, Detective. This is Douglas Albright. He's with the Secret Service. We just have a couple of questions.
of course.
Where is Jennifer Stern?
I don't know.
Aren't you partners?
You know, your captain and I, well, he was my last partner.
I heard great things, sir.
Much like you and Jennifer, 2 top detectives. You know, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if one of you ended up becoming captain and the other commissioner. Jennifer's been on the fast track for almost every promotion.
Yes, sir.
The only thing standing in her way, and maybe your way too, is Maxwell Stern.
He's her brother, sir.
Half-brother, from what I understand.
He's innocent.
Well, that's not what the paper's going to say tomorrow. And you should know, especially as more evidence appears, that it's best for an innocent person not to run. You would agree with that, wouldn't you, Detective Ramirez?
Absolutely, sir.
Where is she, Detective?
I honestly don't know.
Enough!
Mr. Ramirez, you have a very promising career. Tell us where your partner and her brother are, or we will lock you away for conspiracy.
You can't do that.
You really be surprised at what the president can and can't do these days.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
You know, the concept of torture has been debated a lot these days. I, for one, think it works, and so does the president. But it's unfortunate today, it'd be great to videotape this, but we can't. Because this entire meeting is going to go under the radar.
This is unnecessary.
On the contrary, Commissioner, Mr. Albright is interrogating a hostile witness. You know, maybe he doesn't really know where Maxwell is. Oh, well.
I have this 2 big trunks of stuff, but the everyday stuff I use is these 4 drawers. Check it out. I got all kinds of crap in here.
How many customs do you have?
Well, I never know who I'm going to be interviewing.
Do you have a permit for that?
I bought it legally. And I think under the circumstances, it is better to have a gun and not need it than need a gun and not have it. Why? What's that look? You gonna turn me in?
I suppose not.
I smoke dope too, baby.
Max?
It'll be legal everywhere in 5 minutes. Okay, you need a disguise as well. I have this wig.
I'm not wearing a beard.
I didn't say you should wear a beard, but you need to match my style. Hold this. Facial piercings.
Facial piercings.
They're fake. They're fake. But there was a study done. If you give people something to stare at, they will not see your face.
Right, that's why I don't ask questions.
Here's facial piercings.
Stupid question.
In that drawer right there is a corset. Corset? You need some cleavage.
Oh my goodness.
See if that fits you.
Okay, where did you find your sources? At a Renaissance festival?
A sex club. I'll give you time to change.
This is why I don't ask questions. I can't believe I'm doing this.
You should have worn the wig and the facial piercings.
Max, what are we doing here?
We're walking the perimeter to see what lights are on and where.
Great, are we breaking and entering?
Well, sort of. I mean, I have a key.
You have a key to Liz's office.
No, but we'll deal with the crimes I intend to commit when we get to them.
This is insane.
Who is that?
Hey, put that thing down. We're not committing no crime.
Get out of here, you're loitering.
Loitering? My ass. Hey, Lola!
Yeah, Malcolm. Yeah, you being cheeky?
Are we doing anything fucking illegal here?
I guess so.
There you go. Fucking legal.
Look, you don't look right to me. So clear out of here before I call the police.
Police? She'll be the freaking police one day. Then won't you be ashamed? Come on, Lola, let's get out of here from this loser.
Yeah, you being cheeky with me.
Come on.
Don't ever go undercover. You'll be dead in 10 minutes.
Fuck off, I bounce back. So what you get?
Liz is here. Come on. Let's take the freight elevator to the top floor and get the drop on her, all right? Come on.
Okay.
Where the hell is John?
I don't know, sir.
Has he got somebody with him?
Yes, sir.
I need him here to help me with this speech. I don't understand here. I don't know if Maxwell is actually going to be in custody now. We have no idea whether he's in custody yet. By tomorrow, I'm supposed to have this. It's in this whole speech everywhere I look.
We've got several good agents working with local police, sir. I'm sure everything will happen on schedule.
Yeah. The year was 1972, and the heroes, some would say, were Woodward and Bernstein.
Bernstein, sir.
Don't talk.
Sir.
Reporters, honest men, intelligent, informed men who took the time to compile a real story and made sure the American people knew that Richard Nixon had committed an act worthy of impeachment. I was young then. I mean, I saw it on the TV and on newspapers, but why do we need all this history?
It's good, sir. It draws a worthy parallel to what you face now.
You know, it's too bad we can't execute all criminals in a police station. Well, once we find Maxwell Stern, then we'll say he got away during the interrogation and they shot each other.
Sure thing.
You're not cracking on me, are you, Commissioner?
No, Mr. Vice President.
Good. Because we hate to think that you're not cooperating with your government.
No, Mr. Vice President.
My hero.
In the first 100 days of presidency, I have been plagued by the media. Not all, but some companies are well-funded and do not need headlines to sell stories. Some reporters care more about the bottom dollar than actually the truth. Get cats. I want a rewrite. We've got to do a rewrite.
Right away, sir.
Liz, I seriously hope you give me a reason to shoot you.
Well, I just might. I've been expecting you.
From upstairs?
Yeah, well, Carl called. He said he saw you get in the freight elevator. Why the hell are you dressed like, what, Slash and Roses?
I'm happy to answer all your questions, Liz. Why don't you put down that gun?
How do I know I'm safe?
You just have to trust us. But my money's on Jennifer to beat you in a shootout.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I certainly hope so. I've never even held this thing.
Put the fucking gun down, Liz.
Put it down. There you go.
Okay, we need to talk.
You were looking for me, Mr. President?
Yes. Sit down.
Okay.
Sit down. It's the speech.
What's wrong with it, sir?
We have serious problems in America today. Crime, environmental protection, civil rights. I want to stay on point with this. And listen, Phillips says that this was going to be the nail in the coffin for the media.
I worked all night with the vice president writing that speech, sir.
Half of the speech is still talking about Maxwell Stern. It's 1 a.m. and I still haven't heard any update on Maxwell Stern.
You will have an update, Mr. President. Well, why don't we leave the speech as is and start from the beginning?
No. We'll start from care more about the truth than the bottom dollar. Yeah. Integrity, honor, and the truth. That should be the creed of our media to live by from now on. Yes, the other evening, a respected reporter, he was arrested. Right. And he had written nothing but negative articles about our Congress, negative about our Senate, even about his own senator. He hates our country. And then there was evidence provided just the other evening that he is under suspicion for the murder of a young girl named Veronica Miles. He hates the youth of his own country.
I think maybe you should put a little more emotion to help sell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Thomas deserved better than that.
Then you didn't steal my files.
No, that I did do. You are a shit reporter, Maxwell.
Hey.
I have been shredding your files. They were going to be used as leverage against you.
Leverage? By whom?
I was reading your notes. I can't believe how many of your bullshit stories we printed.
Thomas.
Thomas would never have touched any of those stories, and don't you dare muddy his name by suggesting otherwise.
I wrote real stories as well.
Every desk down there has a reporter at it that has written nothing but real stories. There isn't a journalist in this place that I would not gladly hand a Pulitzer to. And you take all of their hard work and you shit on it. You give everything he needs to discredit us.
I'm not the Antichrist, Liz. I just wanted to make a buck.
So then why not write legit stories?
I did, but I could barely afford my office. Now I'm making so much moolah, I'm able to,
Able to what, Max? Able to buy crappy disguises so you can run around acting like a spy? God, maybe if you actually wrote legit stories, you wouldn't need to spend so much money hiding. Oh my God, I can't believe I wanted to sleep with you.
Not the point, Liz. Don't hurt my feelings. How did you know where my files were?
I didn't. I was just told to rattle you.
Rattle me? By whom?
I don't have to answer that.
It was the president, wasn't it?
I don't have to answer that.
Damn, the president comes to town, everything goes to shit.
Well, if you knew it went so high up, why did you come here?
Because I guess I'm not that bright. Question is, who's taking his place while he works on the Texas speech.
The vice president is still in town.
What?
I heard about it while you were sleeping. Vice President Phillips is still in California.
Then my theory isn't all that crazy at all.
No, it was Phillips who called me. And I didn't believe him. But then I spoke with Agent Albright.
Albright, is he on the force?
He's the guy in your apartment. Just my guess. Tall Armenian guy.
Yeah, creepy as they come. He told me to distract you, hoping to get you out of the office so he could search the place.
Wait a minute. Let's try to piece all this together. I write a story on Hendricks.
A bullshit story.
Veronica ends up dead. I'm guessing by Albright's hand.
And then what?
Then my office gets a call asking that I keep Max away from the president's speech.
You know, this still isn't adding up. They knew I would go if they told me not to. Or maybe I just threw a wrench somewhere in some part of their plan. You know
What
I mean?
really matters is you went. You went, Max, anyway, right? So your apartment gets searched, right? During that time? Who knew where your files were?
I didn't notice anything different.
Then you got robbed.
Then I got robbed. Then I got arrested.
For the second time. You also got arrested during your trip to the morgue.
How many times were you arrested this week?
Only twice.
Well, it's a good thing you got out of prison. Because all Phillips needed was like 3 days, and you would have lost any chance to prove your innocence. You know what I don't get? None of your actions were a certainty. It's as if you needed somebody to literally walk you through all the motions to make sure you do what they wanted.
Okay, Liz. The dead prostitute you told me about the other day. How'd you find out about her?
I got a tip from LAPD. Oh, shit.
Sorry, Max. You should have stayed at the cabin. It would have made for a better story. Let's take a walk.
Man, oh 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 man.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I second that.
He gives you everything you need to bury any reporter that even writes a negative word.
That's why Maxwell Stern.
That's why Maxwell Stern.
Maxwell Stern.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeffrey, I just feel better if he was actually in custody. Do you wash your hands after you pee?
Excuse me?
Well, it's always a common lie among men.
I don't understand.
Commissioner, I'd hate to lose my patience at a moment of our relationship right now, so can you please answer me that question?
Yes, yes, I do.
Good. You believe in Mr. Albright?
No, sir, Mr. Vice President.
Yes, and do you know why?
Because he hasn't washed his hands tonight.
What?
Well, I mean, Mr. Albright, he washed his hands twice. I washed my hands 3 times. And you didn't even rinse them.
I haven't gotten any blood on my hands.
Do you get urine every time you pee on your hands?
No.
I'm sorry. From what I ascertain is that you wash your hands all the time. Well, I'm sorry, I can't trust a liar. Mr. Albright, Check his hands. For blood?
A little.
Ah. So he had a little insurance policy just in case.
In case?
Well, in case they had some questions about the murders. All right. Mr. Albright, we've made quite a mess here tonight, and I mean, I'm not a killer. Despite what we've done here, I'm a politician. And I guess everybody just finds power in their own way. We do have to go. We've got to meet our lovely ladies.
Yes.
Yes.
Give me 5.
Yes.
Oh my God! Don't move! Don't move! I can see you! Hands up! Oh.
Christ, Max, you're such an asshole. Your sister wants to shoot you.
Half sister.
What? That's half better.
Mr. Vice President!
Don't be so formal. Call me John.
Sure, John.
Jennifer, you don't have to shoot your own brother. Mr. Albright's here now. You can lower the gun.
I don't think she's moving.
He's got a gun, sir.
Oh. I guess you're wondering why this is all about you.
Not really. I wrote a story on Senator Hendricks. You wanted him for a chair. Bad timing.
Do you know who hired you to write that story about Hendricks?
Yep.
Do you want to tell me?
Nope.
I didn't think so. But I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask.
You can't be too careful.
No bother. I'll look in your files, I'll get a name. You know, we'll make it look like a car accident. Heart attacks, car accidents. I mean, that's how politicians and spies go out.
Guess I never thought about that.
Is that why you wanted his files?
Of course. We knew we had Maxwell, especially after the moment that Detective Stern offered his services.
Well, I shredded them. You aren't getting shit.
Liz. Mr. Albright.
How? What the fuck? Jennifer, please help me. Yeah, whatever they have in you, you don't need to work with them. We have the story. We know it's linked to Alicia Day. We know it killed Veronica.
Such an intrepid reporter. You do your research. You really do. From what I've read of your works, I'm completely surprised.
Jen, why?
Ask your father.
You're right. Let's get it.
Well, shit. I guess that's my line of work. You get stabbed, thrown off a building, even hit by a car. But in the end, we get to tell a story.
What do we have here?
Jennifer, please help me. Yeah, whatever they have in you, you don't need to work with them. We have the story. We know he's linked to Alicia Day. We know he killed Veronica.
Yeah, we're just gonna bag this one.
For all the bullshit I ever wrote, all I can do is hope the truth gets out. That people eventually face some kind of consequences for their actions. What I do know, though, I'm just fake news.
I tracked my brother down. He tried to alter the front page of the newspaper. He shot Liz Sterling. She was my friend.
Mortasi